So hey there everyone, today we're going to cover a quick topic, so let's dive right into it. Often I get asked about doing mapping and modeling for construction progression work. And one of the questions is, do I have to do mapping and modeling for drone construction work? And the short answer is no, not necessarily. While a lot of our clients do like mapping and modeling, they like orthomosaics, they like 3D models. Not all of them are looking for that. A lot of our smaller builders are looking for some very simple things to just showcase what's going on the job site, to show people changes over time. Well, it's really great with the orthomosaics and seeing those changes over time. They're not necessary. You can also utilize the power of video waypoint paths, still photo waypoint paths, 360 images as well. So photo and video documentation are, in fact, a big part. By the way, I am utilizing ChatGPT to help keep me online. But so what we want to say here is photo and video documentation, absolutely, if you have a drone capable of doing waypoint missions. So there's still a lot of them out there. The Mavic 3 Pro has waypoints, and you could do exactly what we're talking about here. So we can capture aerial photographs, and let's actually change one of these out. So we can go out to our job sites, make a set of waypoints, have the drone fly the waypoints, and when it gets to an interesting subject, you actually have it take a photo of that waypoint and move on. So over time for this particular client, we had waypoints that were doing our still photos. We had waypoints for doing video flights through as well. And that was actually, the client liked those very much. We did have an ortho for them, but the ortho was not really necessary. They were paying most of their attention to the actual video. So let's take a look really quick. So we did this construction site over time. I think it was 9 months in total. So we're coming up on the end of it. But this right here is an autonomous flight using Litchi to actually fly through the waypoints that I generated when we first set this flight up for the clients. So this is actually following a waypoint path, and you can actually do time lapses of these things. So you can do before and after to fade in, fade out, and show the changes over time. Same can be said for the still images. So we're just looking at that wrapping around as a video, but I'm going to pause that right there. And so the same can be said for the job site still images. We can do before and afters with those as well and see the changes. So I'm just moving on through here and just seeing the minor changes of those still photos. So we had the before and after photos, and we didn't need the orthomosaic photos unless you wanted that top down. But as we click through here, you can see that it is actually different days. And so right here, this is one to pay attention to. We've got scaffolding here, and if I hit the arrow, now we've got the walls filled in, and that was from the same image. So utilizing those video flights and those still image flights went a long way for us. Now, we also use 360-degree images to showcase locations as well. And so here is one of the new and upcoming locations we're dealing with, Stringfield. And this location is actually a very large location. Let me click back onto the main area. So these are some of the locations we were shooting when we were out visiting the job site. So the clients just wanted a big overview, and that big overview was helped along by the 360 images we generated, and then they could actually click through each of them to get a look. We also, while we were on that job site, just for reference for ourselves, we also did do a video flight. We did not make this a waypoint flight yet because we still have some questions. There's some things up in the air about our AGL, where we are in relation to the airport. So we're probably going to be submitting some requests in the very near future as we kick this one off. But so we've used 360s on this. We've used video on this. We could have set up waypoint missions for still images as well, but we were actually out flying this with the Mavic 3E. So we brought that one along just for some simple stuff because it was nothing big. The clients weren't looking for a lot for this first fly through, just an examination of the overall property. So images, 360 images, and Waypoint videos. These can all be used to help clients and their customers visualize the overall property or the job site. So not every construction client needs maps and models. So you need to ask them up front what they're looking for. Actually show them and give them presentations of what you're capable of doing, and then you can take it from there. If video and stills and 360s will be enough, or if they're going to need more with doing 3D and 2D orthos for them. And if it comes to that point, then you're going to be looking into some of the higher end equipment. But what we just talked about here today, that can be done with several drones at this point, DJI drones, for doing the 360s, doing the videos, and doing the still images that are repeatable over time. All right, so I just wanted to give you a quick one here. All right, everyone, hope you enjoyed this one. Hope it was useful. Please drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think. And do a like and subscribe as well if you've got that extra couple of seconds.